Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel with another new video, braided chicken roll. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell button for all my future video notifications. The first step is to activate the yeast. I'm taking 3/4 tablespoon of yeast and dissolving it in lukewarm water. The water should be in such a way that if you put your finger inside, you should be able to withstand the temperature and it will not hurt your finger. I'm also adding half a teaspoon of sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of salt and dissolving it well, allowing it to proof for 15 minutes. So, if the water is very less in temperature, the yeast will never get activated. If the water is too hot, the yeast will definitely die. So the sign that yeast is activated is the yeast has to froth up like this, and then we can proceed with our dough making. So into the food processor. If you do not have food processor, you can do the same step by kneading it with your hands. I am adding 2 cups of maida. Into this I am adding the yeast mixture that we made. So for 2 cups of maida, I have taken 3/4 tablespoon of yeast. Along with this, I shall add 4 teaspoon of oil. The oil can be anything which is flavorless. Vegetable oil or rice bran oil or anything is needed. Get it into a blender and we will blend it for some time. If you're doing it with your hand, add all the wet ingredients in the dry ingredient at the same time and knead it together. So now I have whisked 1 egg and kept it aside. So I will add half of it into this mixture and knead it into a dough consistency. I also added more water to make it into a dough. This dough has to be in a sticky consistency, more softer. Then only you can get the perfect bread kind of a texture when you bake it. Don't worry if it is sticky, it has to be sticky. This is how it should look. Take it out from the blender and we will get it into the working platform. Add some dusting flour, knead it well again with our hands. Even though I have used my processor to make the dough, I will use my hands again because the touch of our hands will make the proofing much better when it comes to pizza doughs or bread doughs, etc. So, kneading with hands is a very important step. Do not miss it out. So, I have tucked the dough well and I am going to proof it until the dough gets doubled in size. I have taken a glass bowl, putting the dough inside. I'm going to grease it with enough amount of oil so that this doesn't stick on to the vessel that I have taken. And I'm going to close it with a damp cloth and allow it to proof for 1 hour. So after 1 hour, it has properly doubled in size and I'm punching it to remove the air and I will knead it again and get it into the bread making. So now for the stuffing, I have taken the chicken, 100 grams of cube chicken, 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, half a teaspoon of chili powder, salt according to your need, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Mix it well and allow it to sit for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we will fry it in the oil until it becomes crispy. The stuffing is up to your option. I am making this kind of a saucy chili based stuffing, but if you like pepper based stuffing, you can do that also. Green based like mint chicken or pudina coriander chicken or anything you can stuff it inside. Everything will be a good combination, but according to me, a spicy stuffing with a plain bread outside will do well when it comes to stuffed breads. So do suggest more options if you know more stuffings in the comment section. So into the same oil that we fried the chicken, I am going to add 1 onion which is finely chopped. Allow it to cook until it becomes slightly soft. Do not overcook it because the crisp of the onion has to be there when we bite the bread. So I also added salt to it. We have already added salt in the chicken marination, so Make sure you're not adding too much of salt. Let it not become too salty. And I also added 1 tomato which is finely chopped. When the tomato becomes slightly soft, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of pizza sauce. You can even add Szechuan sauce or any other creamy sauce according to your taste. And once this is mixed well, I'm gonna add in the fried chicken and mix it well. That's all. The stuffing is ready because the chicken is already cooked. Now I have divided the dough into 2 portions and I've also rolled it into like a kind of an oval shape so that the braid comes out well. And now comes the braiding art in this chicken bread. So now I'm gonna take a sharp knife and I'm gonna slit both the sides. So make sure you're counting the number of slits you're making so that when you form it into a braid, there won't be any kind of confusion. So that is done. Now I'm gonna take both the flanges together at the center and make it into a beautiful braid. Isn't it so easy to braid? If you keep practicing, you will get more beautiful braids. So now I'm just gonna finish it up by closing the end. You can either give egg wash or milk wash at the top of the bread. I have not shown that in the video, so you can follow that. And on top of this bread, I've also added sesame seeds to add more flavor. Now my oven is preheated and this is baking at 200 degrees centigrade for 15 minutes, and that is perfectly done. Let's see how it looks inside. It is so hot and it looks so yummy. Do tell me how did it turn out to be in the comment section. Also don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.